Alright, the time has come. Uh,
All
I
right then. Where to?
I did do the.
Let's
I
go.
must have done this, right?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
All right. Where
Well
to?
then,
All right. Where to?
Let's go.
there's nothing else I need to do. I'm definitely strong enough to beat this game now. I mean, I could do stuff, but to me, there's no point. It's just wasting
Good night.
time, you know?
Finally.
Well, we finally have the Lords of Oceania and Montario on board.
You could say.
Both are rotten to the core, mind. But all the same, they remain the sovereign lords of the Principality. I'm assured. Can't afford to overlook their influence and connect. We'll have them speak out against the rioting in the cities. Should help contain the situation, if only a little.
Whoa!
Nice work, Batlin.
Ah.
Not the first time I've thought this, said Bundy, but glad to have finally met you and to stand beside you now. Always had a rebellious streak, you know. I was a fire under the church's heel. As soon as I started feeling the heat myself, I relent. I was just avoiding confrontation. Learning a bit too late that maybe I've wasted a lot of my life drowning in anxiety like that. But in the end, you did turn and face it.
I.
Yes, well, meeting you showed me what I wanted to be in this world. All those who have struggled deserve to know the truth. Have access to information unfettered, without slant or bias.
Isn't that?
It's that struggle, the anxiety, what causes Magla to swell up from the heart. Facing those fears is what turns Magla into Mag.
I guess.
I wish people could learn that it's natural to feel anxious, not something to be afraid of.
Hmm.
Right. But in the incredibly, very tiny, absolutely minuscule chance that Luis uses his brand of magic or got up his sleeve to turn me into a human,
How goes it?
why, I'd rip my heart right out of my own chest. Show him then and there that I'd rather die than be turned into a monster. Yeah, rip out your heart, Batlin. I'm a fucking archetype user. I'd fucking have you in the squad. I admire your spirit.
Hey.
But don't do that, actually. Oh, believe me, I'd rather not. Not the slightest interest in seeing what color my own heart is.
So.
Well, tomorrow's the grand finale.
I'll see you later.
If any final things to say to anyone, let's do it now. Wait for you to head to your big to-do with regrets.
All good.
Yeah, we might not get another chance. Why not spend time with someone? Oh, really?
Let's go see.
Probably last chance to relax it. Just talk to everyone so you can push forward without regrets. While you're at it, if you have any completed requests you haven't reported back on, it's a night. Oh, wow.
All right then.
I can pick anyone? Ugh. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not picking them. In Heisman, okay. Can't even hang out with Gallica, that's funny. Stroll's our boy. Stroll is definitely one of the people I would say is up there. People who would hang out. Hulkenberg, okay, I've gotta say, again, still the hottest person in the game. But I don't really like her as a character too. Except, I don't like the Chiification of her. Izme is the man. Probably put Izme above Juna is sick, except I'm just tired of the idol character in these games. Yufa's my girlfriend, so maybe her. I mean, I know she's not my girlfriend, but Basilio is actually pretty great. I don't know if he beats Izme though. Neris, nope. Maria, nope. Katharina. Well, she did help me out with that dragon, to be honest with you. That was pretty sick. But I don't think so. No. No. Maybe. I want to know more about Moore. Maybe I go hang out with Moore. But I feel like that would be a waste. You know what I mean? Like, go hang out with your friends, and then I just go hang out with that fucking dude. Nah. If we're gonna go hang out.
I must say,
Oh wait, can I hang out with everyone? Is that what that means? We'll see.
it's finally here.
Everything will be decided tomorrow. I'd like to visit my brother before we fight. You teleport with me to Etria? Brother.
You've come.
Oh, this is my dear sister, with Ted Bundy in tow. Have you come all this way to see me? Yes, I need to talk with you at any cost. We told Adini about tomorrow's decisive battle against the Lynx. Tomorrow is finally the day, isn't it? And allow me to take this opportunity to speak with you. Once you stop Luis and take the throne, what are your plans for what follows? Surely you don't imagine the book will close on a happily ever after. Your people will not be a monolith. Even if your supporters who agree with you have varied expectations, those differences will drag you down. All as enemies lurk in the shadows.
Right.
Prepared. You're right, and I'm prepared for that.
Oh,
You worry too much, brother. Ted Bundy has us with him. No matter how thorny the path he walks becomes, you're all determined to walk it beside him.
I see.
You're so resolved, I have nothing further to say. I pray that with every step you take, the path bears fruit. Listen for the word of our victory tomorrow, brother. We're going to survive, and we'll most certainly return to the island.
now that you mention it.
Wait, I had something I wanted to give you, Ted Bundy. I'll run into the house to retrieve it. That Yufa. Always in such a hurry. She'll never change. I've been looking after her for a long time. But I'm thinking it's time to entrust that role to someone else. Leave her to me.
Yeah.
Like you didn't trust me with that role.
Thanks.
Glad to hear you say that. Yufa trusts you too. Actually. Quite clear, she does more than that. You've been planting false expectations in my head. Hope you know I won't stay quiet about it. Sense hostility from Adini, sporting a fake smile. Looks like you two are having a rousing conversation. Indeed, we're talking about the swarms of vicious man-eating sharks teem in the Night Sea. I was telling him that if someone were to be thrown in, they'd die instantly. Adults told me that lie all the time when I was a child. Bad children who lie will be thrown into the sea at night, they'd say.
What is it?
You're looking a little pale, Ted Bundy. What's wrong? Well, didn't you say you have something to give him?
See this for yourself.
Ah, yes, I do. Here, Ted Bundy. For your hands only. Rippling shell. This is the shell of a ripple snail. It's a good luck charm here on the island. If you hold it to your ear, you can hear the sound of the ocean. Tradition says it contains a prayer for its owner to return home safely, just like the waves return to shore. Wives give these to their husbands before they head out to sea. That's quite the gift. Oh, did I say their husbands? Anyway, let's get going. We've got a big day ahead of us. Said our goodbyes to Adani, return to Grand Trad.
All right then.
Oh, we could do everyone. We have to do everyone. I mean, I guess we could probably end the day early or something, but... Well, since we're here, why don't we just forget a...
Oh, any one of us.
Ah, I didn't think you'd come see me at a time like this. Welcome. From all this way. Talk as long as you like.
So,
You Yugi's children I took in seem to be regaining their spirits, little by little.
yes.
Grief of losing their parents and hometown is not easily buried, of course. But I thought enlisting them as my helpers would provide a welcome distraction. Nothing unsafe, I hope. I had no intention of putting such small children on anything dangerous. what I have you here for, after all. I've been racking my brain, trying to think of functions of for an igniter that would have no use. For lack of any ideas of my own, I asked the children. It was like I'd opened a floodgate. Idea after idea. Jet shoes based on wind propulsion. Super brooms that clean the floor with water and wind magic combined. That's
Right.
fun.
Yes.
Indeed, they dreamed up all kinds of things. Better is that all their suggestions really could help improve people's lives, with a little adjustment for practicality. They also suggested a pen that could write sparkling that's sick. And an instrument that could play itself, of course. I asked what the point of those trifles could be. Their response? It'd be fun. In short, they're playthings. Thought took me entirely off guard. His suggestions were worthless as weapons. They barely even sounded useful. I certainly see them putting smiles on children's faces.
Fair point.
Perhaps it's just what this country needs. Nothing good for nothing, but a smile now and then. Going to sell... No. I think you're right.
Yes.
Might do some good, but I'm thinking of something a little broader than igniters alone. Magnetism dominates the country in many ways. They profit off of every destructive igniter sold, while entertainment and tools of simple utility are restricted. I'm going to change that. I want to make this country known for better products, for happiness.
Listen.
So the country you dream of, not even set foot on that path yet. But look at the distance you must tread. Many would advise against it, but I will walk it beside you. No, I can count. Just watch. Through my connections, my tech, my business sense, it'll be a simple task. Said Bundy. Give me your hand. Reaching out to someone without any sort of self-interest and calculation. I haven't done this since I was a child. I was too scared. Somehow, I made it possible. My dreams, my aspiration. Let this handshake be as entrusting them to you. A small trinket of some sort was placed in my palm, trusted to me. It's his
This here.
brooch. Personally cut and polished, I'll have you know. I look for a magma crystal that gleams with the same clarity as your. It's a meager little thing to hold. You can feel how heavy my wishes have made it. May fortune
Try
favor
not
you.
to die.
Don't die, Ted Bundy. Hope. Children. Me. Hope is not so easily. And with Brigetta. Talking of our hopes for change soon to come.
Oh, any one of them will do.
Falkenberg.
I... So,
Last.
it's finally time.
Tomorrow, we finally decide this once and for all. This is something I would like to talk to you about under the circumstances. Perhaps you join me outside the gate. We visited this place once before. I trust you still recall that time. Fought Radahn.
Well, sure.
Yes.
Indeed. Following our clash, taken into custody. Pains me to say that Grand Triad is still plagued by rampant looting and theft. I dare say it was only worsened without Radahn. It's the cause of the Crimson Sky. Fear has gotten to the people, and even the previously civically minded have gone mad. Fear is a cunning beast. It lurks within, fattening itself on our insecurities. It only bears its fangs when we're most vulnerable. We've all become its prey. I've put many beasts to the sword, yet the method for subduing the creature known as fear still eludes me. Learn to live with it. I think the best we can do is learn to live
I
with it.
see.
To live alongside it, rather than be gripped by it. Requires a fortitude that is most difficult to achieve. The past were nights where it seemed certain the beast would devour me whole. I put myself to blame. At times, I shut my eyes to the world. I fell to my own deceptions. I lived so many days in this manner, convinced that I had found strength. Till at last, fell in with our comrades and came to know so very many people. It was only then that I understood that I was not alone.
I...
My I've come to depend on and expect a great many things from all of you. Would you believe me if I said that? On some level, brings me some shame. You're proud of it.
No.
The contrary, aren't you proud of who you've become?
Indeed.
Indeed. Fought so long to protect others. Now find myself with the allies who shield me in turn. This is an experience that can made me realize all that I could not accomplish alone. Those who seek to be in the sole vassals of power, such as Luis and Radon, their solitude offers them some strength, yes, but it also exposes a great many. You've protected me countless times, when I believed it was my duty to protect you. I owe you the deepest gratitude. Without you, I would not be able to fight as I do
That's
now.
why.
Our time together brought about an epiphany. I do not seek a one-sided fealty, but as a knight, I wish to serve under a king who supports me as I do that. Finally come to realize that?
I thank you.
You have my thanks. Beginning tomorrow, I shall support you. True knight of... I swear this to you. As proof of my bond, I present you with its memorandum. Alex bestowed it upon me when I knighthood. In it, the will of a knight, perhaps one might call it a knight's soul, is inscribed.
You see?
Your reign will be a period of tumult. You shall bear a great many burdens. That which bars your way will not be so black and white as Luis. You understand this? You shall face every single individual across this land who push their fears and anxieties onto people like His late Majesty or Luis. Many will not even make an effort to bear their own anxiety again. They'll pretend not to notice, so they can push it onto someone such as you.
'Tis all right.
I offer little in comfort, say that you shall have allies like me by your side to bear. I hope you never forget that. Their sense of trust in each other deepened. Hulkenberg and I returned to the inn. Hey, Maria.
Mister?
Don't you have a big job tomorrow? Want to do the same thing that Papa tried to do that day? Don't you? That's why I want to talk. Are you sure I'm not bothering you, mister? I know you're real busy and all. Yay, that's great. There's so much I want to talk to you about. The other day, I played with my friends and we drew pictures and chalk in the alleyway. I drew lots of flowers and houses and... Oh yeah, one of the nice men who came by to get food said he found a job. He makes plates now. And then... Take your
It'll
time.
be fine.
Don't have to tell me all at once. Take your time.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. But now, take your time. Everyone in town's been kind of scary lately. They all seem really nervous, and some of them have even been saying that a lot of people are going to die tomorrow. But I know better. Once you become king, everyone will be happy again. I've been telling that to lots of people, but they don't believe me. Some people even think things will get worse. Say, a child can't get anything done. But that's not true, is it? I'll take it one step at a time. I just have to tackle each problem carefully, one step at a time.
I see.
Right. Okay. And I'll tackle problems too. How can I help though? Oh, I'll talk to everyone. I'll tell them about a place where we can all proudly call home. Maybe everyone's feeling like I did before. Like they've got nowhere to go. Everybody else is just out to judge them, to hurt them. But mister, you said you make a country without all that, where it'll be peaceful and kind, and nobody cries. It'll be a place for everyone. If I tell people that, you think they'll feel better? I think so.
Right.
I think that will definitely help.
Yeah.
Okay then, tell everyone as soon as I can. Starting tomorrow morning. I want to do my best for everyone, just like Papa and Mister.
Maria?
Well, you're looking very happy, Maria. Anyway, don't forget about the thing that you wanted to give him, okay? Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Here you go, for you, mister. Handmade charm.
This.
I made it with Miss Fabian. It'll make sure you and everybody else comes back safe and sound. I'll return as the king. Thank you. Next time you see me, I'll be king. I sewed it myself, stitch by stitch. Kind of a messy, but I tried my best. Don't look inside. It's kind of embarrassing. Maria was feeling embarrassed, so I reassured her and said goodbye. As we stroll,
At last.
with this, my journey with him, come to an end. Talk. Hey dude,
At last.
tomorrow, settle things with Luis for good. We're as prepared as we can be, so why not pass the time over a hot meal well, why aren't you in the honeybee? It was just there.
Now then.
Now, let's dig in. I asked Fabian to go all out and load us up with extra special dishes. Is this my last supper? I see, so this is my last supper.
No.
No. Don't even joke like that. Just enjoy the meal and think of it as preparation for tomorrow. Fabian, keep it coming if you would.
Huh?
What? Misters, you ate all that meat? Serves more than people usually finish, too. Will I bring out another helping?
No.
No, this was more than enough. It was great. Thank you. Mara, you're going to fight, right? Almost correct. We're going to fight and win. Then this guy here will become king and make this a good country. Good country. Peaceful country. Where there's no fighting. Yeah. So won't you cheer us on, Maria?
Yeah.
Of course. I'll always cheer for you. Fabian will too, right? Naturally. We'll wait here with bated breath for their triumphant return. A good country. You know, Ted Bundy, if I felt even for a moment that Luis's ideology had merit, I might not be in this fight. Did I do twice? No, I didn't. But we know that's not the case. We desire a country where the weak and helpless are told. Everyone would see that. No one would benefit by seeing people. It would be written off as a loss. Yet the masses still support Luis. When did our country become so bleak? We'll help anyone in need. That is little more than a clever campaign slogan, but thinking back, I think we all felt power in those words. Still, speaking the words is easy, but acting on them is another thing entirely. For a king. Not giving up either way. You're right. Just because it's difficult doesn't mean I'm going to give up. Huh. That's what makes you and that's what makes you you.
Got a moment?
Remember? The inheritance my parents left me was all the people of Halia. Our people are our greatest fortune. I will never forget that. My parents were good lords, and the people of Halia loved them for it. I truly hope, with all my heart, the country becomes that and more.
Take this.
I want you to have this. Rusted short sword. This short sword has been passed down through the House Halia generations, said to protect its owner. The fact I've survived until now is proof enough.
Hey.
No matter what happens tomorrow, win. Don't die. You must fight for the sake of the many lives in this country.
It'll be all right.
It'll be alright. Right there with you. Joel and I shared a firm oath to each other, and finished our meals. Hi, Smith.
What should we do?
Go see how he's doing. How the boy is doing. You saw the runner?
Finally.
So, it all ends tomorrow. I could use some time to collect my thoughts beforehand. You care to join me for a bit? Tonight's drink is quite exquisite indeed. I could use a
So
drink.
then-
Well, maybe I'll have a drink too. Apologies, you are not yet of age. Soon, perhaps. I do truly look forward to the day when you and I will enjoy a drink together. I'm sorry, he's been like, he's not of age. Like, fuck off. He's about to be king. When he's king, can he have a drink, or are you gonna still say no to him?
However,
It's been a long road, yes, but tomorrow, fight to decide the fate of this country. It's a strange notion to contemplate. Previously, I used alcohol to blunt the edge of a sorrow's blade. Rather, it was a self-administered poison, which I used to hasten my own departure from the world.
Oh,
But as it graces my lips on this night, I find the flavor has changed completely. Better now?
yes.
Light! I think on the alcohol becoming a part of my flesh and blood permeates that much. Previously, it mattered not when I died. And now that I've decided, I dedicated myself to living on for my son, I shall no longer await death, but will endeavor to not waste life. Tomorrow, clutching all that I have left, I hope to witness the dawn of a new future for this country. That is my new purpose, the reason I rise each day.
Cheers.
So tonight, I raise my glass, make a toast to my star of hope. You drunk? You me? Are you referring to me? When I was resigned to live out my days in that cave, who came to me with a renewed hope in tow? Who else could it be but you? And it is not just I whom inspired. In addition to my fellow villagers, a great many people now believe in a brighter future, the only common thread among them being you. Whatever darkness lies before us, I believe the ideals you herald will shine above many.
Surely.
For those who suffer, for those who roam without purpose, for those paralyzed by inaction. With that light upon their breast, they shall step forward once more.
Now then.
Before we return inside, there's something I'd like to give you. Ashen meteorite bracelet. It's an amulet from my hometown, crafted from a rock that shimmers even in the total absence of light, perfect for finding one's way. Parents often give them to their children, hoping the amulet will protect their kin when they cannot. Befitting of our situation, not?
Well then.
Now then, let us head back in and prepare. An eventful day is ahead of us. Eisman and I headed back inside the Gauntlet Run. I mean, Nurse is probably here, right?
All right then.
Oh, there's multiple people. This is probably Juna, yeah.
Hey,
Fighting Luis tomorrow. If you don't mind, I'd like to go before the fight. Come with me? Here we are.
hold on a second.
Tomorrow's a battle we've put our lives on the line for. Glad I let Rella and Fidelio know. This place sentimental.
And this place.
Place have sentimental value to you.
Here.
It was here that my sisters lived and treated the sick. She saw that work as her atonement. She saved so many lives in the process. She saw that work out. Fidelio and Basilio were two of those people. She brought them back from the brink of death. Feels like ages ago now. Rella and Fidelio kept their emotion buried deep, but the love they had for my singing was real, wasn't it? They loved more than that.
No.
Their love wasn't limited to your voice. I wonder if that's true. Sometimes I think singing is all I amount to. While I'm proud it's made me self-sufficient. It can be a lonely way to live. I guess sometimes I just want to be accepted for who I am as a person, not just a pretty voice.
And?
Why am I spilling my guts like this? I accept you, the person, Juna.
Huh?
Now hold on. You can't say that kind of thing with a straight face. I call foul. And again, you did make me a promise, remember? You promised you'd make a world where people could listen to me sing with peace in their hearts. Thinking about it, something struck me. Where would you be in this scenario? Listening from a faraway throne? Would you be by my side? I didn't mean to ask you that, but I kept putting it off. Your answer would feel like our story's end. I'm not ready for it to be over.
Yep.
So I'll ask you when this is really over. After the day of hero and you become king. Then you can answer me. We'll talk then. We'll talk when it's over then.
Thanks.
Thanks. I feel like I can fight with everything I've got tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the performance of a lifetime. I expect you in the audience. Rella, Fidelio. Well, it's getting late. Let's head back.
Look at this.
Oh, one more thing. I want you to have this and hold it close, so never forget me. Eureka flower bookmark. Oh, this flower used to represent fear and humiliation to me. But once you become king, I hope it comes to mean liberty. One day, this country will balk at the very idea of innocent children turned slaves. It may not be easy. In fact, many will probably oppose it. We still have to make it happen. We have to believe in our ideals and continue onward. Ted Bundy, you feel the same way, don't you? June and I went back together discussing our hope for a brighter future.
All right then.
Oh yeah, I want to see, where are these items ending up? Are these just becoming key items? Wait, what? 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 Hold on. What? What? They... +5 agility when channeling the thief lineage. Oh, it's for me though. I don't think I can give them away. +5 endurance when channeling night lineage. 5 luck. Oh, I see. Like, this isn't something I can just, like, wear, right? Yeah, it's not. That's interesting. Okay.
All right then.
Oh yeah, not now. Let's go downstairs so we can talk to Nurse. We're saving more for last.
Now then.
Well, tomorrow's the main event itself, huh? I thought it'd be nice to have a nice chat before then. How about we go somewhere with a nice view? A quick teleport should do the trick. Oh, what a grand meteor shower. Like the sky itself is wishing you luck with a dance of stars, eh? How poetic of you. I didn't know you were such a poet. Well, I dabble. My real love sonnets are reserved for dragon crystals, though. Meteor showers are fine, but how lovely it'd be to have a rain of crystals. I have mentioned dragon crystals to you before, haven't I? The remains are a great magical entity, floating high up in the heavens. We sometimes find them crashed down in the mountains. We take those, process them for use in gauntlet runners, you see? It's a semi-biological component.
Ooh.
My dream was to fly in the sky and pluck one straight from the firmament. Oh, you can already fly. Can't you already fly through the sky?
Yeah.
I suppose so. And soon enough, I dare say I'll be able to reach past the clouds and touch the crystals beyond. But it makes me wonder, I spent a lifetime honing my skills and stuffing myself with knowledge. I can't let myself be satisfied with flying alone, can I? Until now, all my research and projects have been for the sake of my dream. The idea of doing it for altruism or public good, poppycock. Far too abstract for my taste. But this journey, seeing you all work for the people, for a better world, it's gone under my skin. Burns in me, like the same mad passion of my most ambitious projects. If an invention of mine helps someone out there or gives them joy, that's my part in changing this land, eh? Just like you and your merry band do, trumping all over and helping all sorts. A change that happens one city at a time, instead of by order of some lofty authority. This world is full of inconveniences and irrationalities, what? Well, my lad, that's what I intend to change, one invention at a time.
Right.
You make your dream sound so cool. Marvelous, isn't it? Though I still have no idea what I'm going to invent, of course. But soon enough, you'll be crowned king, and that'll be that. But you do know the road ahead is only going to be bumpier, don't you? Imagine a grand title like Your Majesty would crush the very backs of most who wore it. And you're rather looking forward to it, aren't you? Ah, and that reminds me, there's something I'd like you to have. Dragon crystal specimen. The first dragon crystal I ever found. Just a shard, really. Not enough magic to have any practical application. When I picked this up, that's when my dream hit me. One day I'd go to the skies. Now here we are.
I'll do it.
I'll get you all to Luis tomorrow, no matter what. We'll make the impossible possible.
Hey,
You hear me, lad? Don't you falter now. After gazing at the stars for a while, Nerys and I returned to the Gauntlet Runner.
All right, then.
Um,
Where to?
who else? Oh yeah, we gotta do Bass.
I'll.
This is for Dale.
Finally.
Guess this is it. We'll finally settle things with Luis. A sky like this don't exactly feel encouraging and all. Hey, you need a breather at all? We could visit the ocean if you like. Wouldn't take a moment to teleport over.
All right.
First time I saw the ocean. Know what I said? God damn, biggest pond I ever seen. They'll got a good laugh out of that one.
Mm.
Yeah, the Lady Adela, Venka, thought we'd always be together. I figured I'd already lived my life the way I wanted. Now I got some perspective on it, though. There's so much I never did. Somehow it never really hit me that I could die at any moment. Just like that, everything I am could suddenly end. Even after nearly dying as a kid. Real stupid, aren't I? What did you miss out
Hold
on?
on.
What did you regret never doing, Basilio?
I'll tell.
I think Dale wanted to stay by Lady Juna's side for the rest of his days. Never said it, of course, but I could tell. It was always in his eyes when he looked at her. But I'll never see her again. And me, I'll never see Lady Adela again. I never got to tell her how she saved me, how I really admired her. Never told her how I felt about her. Now I never will. I once swore to you, right? That I'd help make a world where everyone could smile and laugh. Lady Rella, Finka, and Dale. They were all tangled up in the worst parts of this twisted country. And they all suffered for it.
Mm.
The land runs on its suffering and somehow, all its weak and meek end up fuel for its fires. A crown on your head won't make that easier to change. I'll make change happen.
It'll be fine.
Nevertheless, I'm going to fight for that change. We've got this, don't we?
Obviously.
Hell yeah. Nobody's going to keep us down. Nothing happens as fast as you want it to. Lots of people are going to resent change. It's a scary thing, yeah?
Still.
Still though, still through the fear, if we're all wishing for the same thing, that'll be a force to be reckoned with. Slow or not, this piece of shite world will change. I only started seeing the light from hanging about with you. So no matter what goes down tomorrow, I'm gonna make sure that that crown's yours. Actually, I've got another reason for being here today. Hold on a sec.
Yeah.
Bought this. Here, take it. Golden perfume cream. It's made of some rare beeswax or something apparently. They say the scent brings good fortune. Lady Ella had it when she was fixing me up. Gave me a little dab on both cheeks. Said she hoped I could smile again. Hope my luck would turn. A slum rat like me. So now I'm giving it to you, Ted Bundy. Hope fortune favors you tomorrow.
all right.
Oh, suppose we better head back. Big day ahead, yeah? Basilia and I return to Grand Trad. That fucking laugh is just, it kills me every time I hear it. Alright, Katharina. That guy, he's keeping his chin up, ain't he? We should talk.
You know something?
Heard you're going to face off against that blighter, Luis. Well, I for one think you've got him whipped. Oh, say, there's something I want to tell you. Got a minute?
Hey, so
Hey, remember how I said I had something to tell you? Well, the educational program we founded is really doing aces. Doing great
Listen.
things. I'm sure it couldn't have happened without you, Catherine. Well, you ain't wrong about that. But you're still the one who gave me the opportunity course. This goes to show we can make a place for ourselves in the world without stealing and deceiving. Taught me that, you know. It was you who got my friends the opportunity to make a decent living. Some have even moved to other towns and opened up shop.
what a
At this
day.
rate, I'm gonna have to take up something new just to keep up. We'll do something new?
What?
You thinking of pursuing a new line of work?
Hmm.
Well, yeah, you know, at this point, I'm done mountain hunting. I've been thinking on another thing I once told you. That we're allies fighting for this country. Paths are different. But we got a common goal. Got a couple thoughts running loose in my noggin, actually. If you become king, I think I'll journey abroad.
If you want my
I bet someone in charge could use some intel from faraway lands. I could get it for you. King's gonna need all the help that he can get. That'd be perfect. That's perfect for you, Katharina. I'll be counting on you. I'll find out what's good, what's bad, and what's going on in the world and report back. Solve the world's issues together.
really now.
Word of warning though, don't let this country go to the dogs while I'm gone. If everybody's not prancing around all merry like when I get back, I'll knock you a good one. Wait, you can leave this like, but we're on an island. Like, the map just had here be dragons or here be humans on the outside of the map. Word of warning though, don't let this country go to the, apparently not prancing around like, yeah, okay. Won't much care to not see your ugly mug for long spurts. But better to make myself useful, I suppose. Want to do what I do best. The only payment I want is you watching over me. I'll let you think good and hard on what I mean by that. Damn. She loves me too. Sure. Well, sure. Proper daft. I'm out of here. Well, except for one thing. There's something everyone made for you, so here you go. Wooden doll
I
sculpture.
present to you.
Vivi for your thoughts? Try to make it look like you. Not bad by half, huh? Everyone brought their best talents to it. Whether it was carving the wood, painting those pretty colors, all that. If we could mass produce these dolls and make a good souvenir, yeah? We could make it a Uchronia specialty item. Like they say, dream big. Tomorrow's battle is only the first piece of that dream. So you better pull out all the stops and win. This country's gonna be ours for the building. Spend some time with Katharina, trying not to let her excitement get the best of her. Damn, we're almost done. We got 3 more. Alright, Alonso. Always right to have faith in him. Let's see how he's doing. Aren't you supposed to be in, like, hiding?
Greetings.
Hey, things have gotten quite interesting. I know you're a busy fellow, but you and I are friends. We talk elsewhere for a minute?
Oh?
A candidate to the very end. I can hardly believe it. And I dare say you've made dying for your sake quite worth it. Any plans for a resurrection?
So,
Any plans to come back from the dead, Alonzo? Depends on you. Currently planning what to do after you're king. I'm certain it'll be quite chaotic in this country for some time. Firstly, we'll have the loudmouth chaps haranguing people. Scoundrels shoring up sorted books by milking our muddled masses before anyone's the wiser. And of course, those scoundrels will have great political and financial interests. You'll have vultures lying in wait around every corner. Bring it on.
that's true.
All the better. Tell them to bring it on.
Interesting.
I'll very like you to say, in the end, what choice do you have? If you can't pawn it off on someone else, best to buckle down and take it on. But don't worry, I'll not leave you for your own devices. Perhaps I'll enter the political arena, be your speaker of sorts. You'll have your political opponents in the years to come. In the years ahead, doing their best to drag you down, undermine your ideals, and line their pockets while they're at it. I figured I'd make use of this silver tongue of mine, uniformly dismantle their schemes, force their timely excellent. That's reassuring
Well,
to hear.
interesting.
I'll see all their ploys for what they are, a lie for a lie. Take a bad guy on the bad guys, in other words. My nature has changed not one iota. I am a two-faced trickster who schemes upon and deceives others. But even I could truly glimpse the hope you aim to create in this country. I'll use my lies to support you until the end. Surely, these are the sorts of lies my mother would overlook, yes.
Moving on.
Glad to have met you. Before we part, I have but one word of advice for my future king. If ever any enemy appears insurmountable, tell yourself this. My opponent is strong, but that is all they are. It is fine to fear an enemy's strength, but let not that fear consume you. Steel yourself and remember, the enemy is strong, yet I will
That's
prevail.
fine.
Determination will be your power. Determination is all you need to break through. It is the weapon you'll wield to seize your tomorrow.
Well then.
With that, farewell. I leave you with both my parting extolments, my toll for departing penitence. A folded envelope tucked underneath the shoulder strap of my bag. Inside was a silver coin I'd never seen before, with an identical design on the one of those fucking coins. Trick coin. I felt Alonzo's candor. Man of many faces, now amassed. Curious coin. Reflecting on the strange way we'd met. Reflecting on the strange way I moved. Pardon.
Impressive as always.
I admire their resolve immensely. We should go see how he's doing.
You've come.
Now I hear you've got a rather difficult path ahead of ye. I'm happy you came to see me despite it all. You've come all this way. So what say we have ourselves a wee chat?
The truth is,
Ever since that attack from the human, the townspeople have slowly but surely come round to participating in the security activities. I consider that a great welcome change, but what's worrying you?
what happened?
I'm worried. Security policies, the methods of self-government, all that needs buy-in from the people. We need people's voices to both speak and be heard. The hope is we can find a compromise among all the different opinions and make a change. It's not easy leading such an affair, let me tell you. You can do it,
I'll
Barton.
be fine.
I know you can.
Thank you truly.
Thanks for the support. You're no stranger for what I'm talking about, are ye?
I haven't a choice.
A king chosen by the people will be different from any other king we've ever had. Every citizen will expect something from ye. You'll feel a duty to live up to that expectation. This country is made up of allied states. Major city as the capital of each state. But now they'll all exist under one nation. Each region has their own rich and complex history of cultures. The wishes of the people are also different.
You.
You'll be king of this. How do you think you're gonna possibly hear all the people's opinions? I'll just ask them. Both my only options is go around and solicit their opinions in earnest. Well, at least you got the right intentions. But considering your position and the number of subjects involved, it ain't the most practical thing.
You know I.
Here's what I think. A single king cannot possibly listen to each and every one of his subjects. However, if you take a look at the country by region and town, you'll find people such as myself. And I can govern this town according to whatever your kingly wishes may be. I can collect my people's opinions and transmit them to you. So that way, the king and the people can have a direct connection to each other. We just need other leaders to follow suit. That's a great idea. Excellent idea. I believe you'll be a righteous king, and many others behind you do too. That said, some only follow whoever they think will come out strongest. Mayhaps some follow you out of fear, just as with Luis. You have a duty toward them just as any other, though. No doubt you'll have days where you just want to run away.
On the other hand,
And on those days, remember this. There are those who are determined to walk with you through thick and thin.
don't you worry.
They believe in and support you. They will correct you when you err. And little by little, you'll look back and see more and more people behind you.
Have a look.
Now that reminds me, the townspeople wanted to give this to you. There's a glass lantern. They fused glass and sandworm husk to make this. It's a specialty household item unique to Matera. Everyone here makes use of it. In fact, they hope to make production of this a major industry in Matera. Our artisans practice pretty hard these days. You just watch. My city's gonna flourish under your rule. Spend some time reassuring Barton, who was overcome with emotion. Alright. More. It's time, baby.
Perhaps.
Oh, I have to go to him directly. Okay.
All right then.
I can do that. Where is he? There
Let's
he
go.
is. Any more?
Where was that?
I told more about my final battle with Luis tomorrow.
Hmm.
I see. So at last we have reached the final battle for the throne. Luis is a foe more fearsome than any you have faced. You truly believe you can defeat him? I know I'll win.
Leave it to me.
I'll win. I know I will.
Yes.
Good. Spoken like a king to be. Striving towards the apex of all archetypes, you surely marked yourself as worthy of rule. If you were to take the throne, that would thusly end my imprisonment under the last king's decree.
I have faith in you.
I trust that you'll win. You must, if I am ever to know freedom again, however selfish a reason that is. Anyone could free you,
That's...
but any other possible king could free you just as easily, right?
But
Even if they
so,
could, any other king might only condemn me as the past king did. I, and those who believe such ideals, could be easily imprisoned once more.
How delightful.
Finally be allowed back into the world I've dreamed. Ah, but under your reign, it will seem a new world altogether. Perhaps you saw phantoms in my image throughout your travels. That's all they were. Through all of this, I remained locked in this prison. I wish I could travel the lands again in my youth. What extraordinary sights I would see.
Indeed.
First, to the royal capital Grand Trad. I would be content to watch the people go about their daily lives, then off to Brawlhaven by way of Martira. That's a familiar path. That sounds like a familiar path. So it should. After all, the tales of your journey have inspired me so much. I wish I could travel at your side. If the chance existed, no matter how slim, I'd take it. Though I suppose that's a dangerously insolent proposal for our king to be.
Please.
Still, once you are king, if ever you decide to tour the country or return to the road, please, allow me to join you. Sounds good to me.
I thank you.
Thank you. Walk country born anew, together with its new king. It is like a dream. My heart bursts with anticipation. Ah, that reminds me. I'm sure it's far too early to prepare for our trip together, but let me give you this. White Ravenquill.
What say you?
For all you have learned, for graduating from your studies in academia, I reward you this diploma. Let its white wings mark your flight from this bookish
I can
nest.
hardly wait.
Now, once you leave this place, we shall remain apart for a short while, but I look forward to seeing you again soon.
I've been waiting.
Can we do a special experiment? Raptor and Divine. Raptor and Divine. I mean, I could do that, actually. Yeah, let's get a Gravelord vessel. Like, why the fuck not, apparently? Cool. Never got that, huh?
Oh. You'll come
Get back
again.
to reality. Up there goes gravity.
All right then. Where to?
I mean,
go.
we've done all of our work. With that, we're just gonna have to start the next day and rest. So until then, my friends, I'll see you at the next one.